John, it's finally time for the first game of the league season again on Saturday. League One newcomers Annan Athletic. This is what you've been preparing for all the pre-season. What are your thoughts going into it?
Yeah, new team in the league. They've done very well to get here. The playoff games that probably most people watch, seen them against Clyde in the playoffs, and they did really well. We had some different kind of games with Clyde over the season, and obviously Annan have come up. So I think they're going to benefit the league. I think you've seen how well Stirling have done in the League Cup campaign. Great result against St Johnstone, and Annan's just came up alongside Stirling. So these teams, I think they're going to enhance the league. Actually, I think they're probably, with the greatest respect to Peterhead and Clyde, I think they're probably better than Peterhead and Clyde, who didn't have great seasons by their own standards. So yeah, I think that they're going to enhance the league. They're a well organised team. They're well coached. They've got quite a good mix. The catchment area that Annan have, they tend to find that they've got a lot of players from England down in the Carlisle area, and some of them come up and do very well. And then the lad Moxon done exceptionally well for them 2 seasons ago, and he got to sell a move back to Carlisle and was playing in the playoffs finals and did exceptionally well. So that's the type of thing that they can give players a little bit of an opportunity, a stepping stone, and then they're going back down into that English league. So yeah, we're at home. We understand our expectation. I've been really happy with the way that we've played in every game. Obviously we can get better aspects of our game, but there's a lot of really good signs, and all the new players that have come in have done exceptionally well. As everyone knows, they've scored all the goals that we've scored in the League Cup campaign. It's come from all the new players, and I'm delighted about that. And obviously everyone's playing their part. We don't have a big squad, and we obviously carrying injuries, as happens at every club. But nonetheless, we obviously want to get a great start. We want to get off to get 3 points on the board. We would like to have a convincing win, but like last week, Peterhead broke out from one of their corner kicks, and they did it exceptionally well. We probably didn't want to lose the ball at the edge of the box, and maybe we could have intercepted it as it went across the pitch. But for their point of view, they went up the pitch, at great pace and finished off really well. And sometimes you just got to put your hands up and say, well, they've actually did really well in there, and it's a good goal. It took us a little time just to, control the game and get ourselves back into it. And when we did, overall we end up, convincing winners. And we're looking to try and do that again on Saturday, and that part of it would be to come out and be convincing winners, make a statement. But we know it won't be easy, as I said. Annan are a good side, and it's the first game for them. It's the first game for everyone. Everyone's wanting to get a good start, and they'll be no different. But we've got to, we've got our ambitions this season, and we've got to make sure that they are greater than everyone else's.
I know that Falkirk fans are always a bit wary about the first league game of the season. We don't have the best record on opening weekends. I think the stat's something ridiculous, like 2 or 3 wins on opening weekend in the last 14 years or something. So how? Thanks
for telling me that, Adam. You know what I mean?
How important is it to get that first win in terms of your?
It's not been very good, is it, in the last 14 years? So it'll be nice to buck that trend. Last year, I can remember it was a 0-0 draw against Montrose. Montrose were always a good side, and our very first game, it wasn't a disaster by any means, because Montrose had been doing well, the previous seasons. So we obviously would like to get off to a better start than that. That's our desire to do that. I feel we're playing well. We've got loads of attacking intent. We've got loads of different variations. And it will cause these problems. Big pitch out here now, the new surface is helping us. So it's all set up for us to go on and get a good start, barring the fact you've hit me with some start there.
Looking back at the game against Peterhead, obviously some players who were out came back. Most notably, maybe Liam Henderson came back and made an instant impact. And I think Aidan Nesbitt's been back in training. What can you tell us in terms of the squad situation with other players? I know there's maybe a few more who are still on that road to recovery.
Yeah, well, it was good to get 45 minutes into Liam Henderson. That was great, yes. And you're right, Aidan Nesbitt did train with us on Monday, started back on Monday with the team. He's been obviously rehabilitating with a physiotherapist, and he's trained all week with us, so he'll be added to the squad for this weekend's game. Sean Mackey has a long-term injury, so he's still got weeks to go. Nicky Hogarth is now available. Nicky's trained this week. So we've got our two main goalkeepers, Sam Long and Nicky, available for us. We've picked up a couple of injuries just towards the end of this week. The last couple of days we've picked up a couple of injuries. So on top of Sean Mackey being out, we've got another couple who are struggling, key players. So, we're not carrying a big squad, as everyone knows, but I'm hoping that we've got enough within our squad to get a team in the park that's more than capable of winning the game.
And just finally, you'll have seen this week that we've now sold over 2,500 season tickets. A really good place to be at this point before the start of the season. How important is that support going to be, and how much are you looking forward to seeing that support in action for the first league game on Saturday? Yeah,
no, thank you to everyone who's bought a season ticket. It's a massive boost to the football club. 2,500, fantastic, absolutely great. Thanks very much for all your support. The new kit from O'Neill's is flying off the shelves. Again, thanks for buying up, the jerseys, any merchandise that you've been buying. Thank you for all that. Yeah, we need your support in the stands with 2,500, and I'm sure there'll be another 1,000 or so walk up on the day. So that's the type of numbers we were playing to last year. It's been nice to increase that. We've got the young group that are the singing group, which helps everyone. We're looking forward to hopefully a great season. It's a great season ahead. No doubt there'll be a little bit roller coaster type as it normally is, but we're certainly well up for it. We're well prepared for it with regards to the number of games that we've played now with the League Cup and our pre-season friendlies. We had the squad in very early, the 7 new signings, everyone's integrated. We're all singing for the same hymn sheet, and we're ready to go. So thanks for your support, and we need to be everyone working together to get what we're all wanting, and is to win this league.
John, thank you very much for your thoughts, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks, Annan.